Take your time, pass your awareness down the body. Let me know if you find anything.
I feel like there's a dark heaviness on the right side, kind of like a shadow.
Mm. Are you able to put a bubble of light around this shadow?
Yes,
I want you to do that and make sure it's encased in this bubble. Tell me more about what you sense about this shadow.
it's just there. It gives a heavy, dense feeling
Do you
off to
feel
my.
there's a consciousness?
No, I don't feel it as a consciousness. It seems to be just like a shadow, like a fog.
I see. Does it feel like it has a body at all, or it's just a smoky fog?
Just a smoky fog.
Do you feel this energy has any emotion attached to it?
Not getting an emotion, just a density, a thickness.
Do you feel it's attached to the body in any way?
No, it's just there to my right. Seems like it's blocking.
Let's ask your angels to begin to illuminate this energy and make it much more clear. Do you sense about this energy blocking? What's it blocking?
Blocking information coming in.
Has it been causing any other issues for you apart from information?
Giving me a sense of lower vibration because it's right there in my outside of my field.
Do you get the sense how long it's been there for?
Few months,
8 months. And how did it get
just
there?
just a few months.
A few months.
My doubt let it get there.
Say, and what do we want to do to remove this today?
Just flood it with bright white light and disperse it.
Can we find out any more about this energy before we do that? Where does it come from?
The dark ones put it there as a block, as a shield to keep any further information from coming in and to give me the sense of being low.
And when you talk about information coming in, where's it coming in from?
Any good information from my higher self is not able to get through the dense fog because I've allowed it to sit there.
Is there anything you can do once it's been removed to protect yourself more?
Get more vigilant about putting up protections around me, expanding that shield out further than I have been.
Is there anything else we need to know about this energy, where it comes from and its purpose here?
Since information is passing through that dark fog, they are able to see what I am looking at, what my emotional state is, and when they sense that I am in a lower state, they can send something to attach to me. But my shield and armor close to me is strong enough it won't allow it.
That's good. Do you get the sense this fog is on other people too?
Yes,
So if it was on other people, let's use something that everybody that listens to this could use, a way of removing it. Tell us what you'd like to do to remove it. Do we just shine white light, or is there something else we need to do?
you can use whatever light you feel is the strongest, blasting that out from your internal sun, which will blast that away. It can be whatever color you resonate with.
Well, let's do that. Let's imagine that sun in your solar plexus, whatever color you wish, and begin to make that sun bigger.
Use bright blue, super bright blue.
Let's make that super bright blue sun even bigger. Tell me how big it is now.
Goes way far beyond my field.
Tell me what happens to that fog as that super blue light shines on it.
It changes into a white mist and disappears. I can feel it lifting off the right side.
Wonderful. And while we're here, should we just put a protection around you now? Would you like to do that? Or wait till later?
Yes, let's put it around now.
And let's just make sure that your aura is completely clear now with that blue light. Let's place a protective bubble all around that aura. You need to see that in place, and then you can add to that bubble. You could add crystals, you could add a mirror. What would you like to add to protect that aura?
We'll use blue in the aura, the frequency of blue, bright blue. We use amethyst crystals.
Let's ask your higher self to ensure that this aura is protected with those beautiful crystals. I want you to see it in your mind's eye. It's solid. solid protection that nothing can penetrate. Do we need to bring in a beautiful color where that fog was, or do you feel that you've cleared it all with that light?
Let's bring in some more blue.
Okay, let's play the blue frequency tuning fork. Just imagine that blue getting even brighter. Tell me if you sense that we've removed all of that dark fog. Was there anything?
Yes,
Okay.
it's clear. It's way out. I can't even see it anymore. This side feels lighter.
And now that we've removed that, what do you sense is going to change? What's going to change for you?
Be able to vibrate at a higher state. Make that connection better.
Very good. I want you to scan your body once again. Tell me if you find anything else.
A little pain in my left shoulder.
I need to place a bubble of light, high frequency source light all around that shoulder. And as you place this bubble of high frequency light, the energy detaches from the body and makes itself much more clear. Tell me what you sense is happening in the shoulder.
It's like a pinprick in there.
Very good. Does this energy have a color?
Gray.
Do you get the sense it has any emotion attached to it?
No motion, just a device. It's like a mechanical.
What does it look like?
It's like a mechanical metal joint. It's
Okay,
restricting movement.
like a shoulder joint.
Yes.
How long has it been there for?
A month.
And why was it put there on the shoulder apart from restricting movement? Is there another reason?
Monitoring as well. Restricting movement and monitoring. How would they monitor that?
Why would it want to restrict your movement?
So I get the feeling that I can't move forward.
Mhm. Do you get the sense of who put it there?
Dark forces. So
What else is coming through?
See anything else? They placed it there when I was in a low state to restrict movement, give me the sense that I can't move forward. It does feed information back. Why the shoulder?
Let's try traveling back through time and space to when this first attached to your body. I want you to take your mind all the way back through time and space. See what you see or sense is happening at that time. What comes through?
I was upset at little things that were going wrong in my life. Little minuscule things that don't really matter.
Hmm. And then what happened?
I feel like they placed it there by stabbing me with something.
Like the pinprick.
In my dream state.
Right. So, is there a way to protect yourself more in your dream state? If you're feeling down or low, is there anything that we should do before we go to sleep? Protect ourselves. What do you sense?
Vision a bubble of protection around you before you go to sleep. You can expand that bubble out as far as you'd like. With whatever light that you would like to use. This one always uses golden light.
Is there anything else we need to know about this pinprick in your dream body? What was it they used? What made that pinprick sensation?
Something like a knife. They were able to stab. Very weird. Yeah.
Why was it the shoulder that was targeted? Does anything more come to you about that?
Just to give him pain in the shoulder and just give him the feeling that he couldn't move forward. Wasn't advancing.
You get the sense it's some kind of AI or it's just a mechanical thing.
It's just a mechanical thing. Like a restrictor, if you will. To restrict the range of motion and to cause an irritation.
How should we remove this today, now that it's in that bubble contained? You can call in any help that you need.
So if Archangel Michael uses flaming blue sword and cut that out of there.
Let's call in Archangel Michael of the highest light, with his flaming blue sword. I want you to visualize and see and feel him cutting that out.
He gave me this sword. I'm going to use it.
Very good. Tell me what you do.
Just cut it out.
Does it come off easily?
Yes.
It's asking your higher self to ensure that that's all being completely removed. Tell me where that goes now. Do we have Archangel Michael take it to the light?
Yes. He handed it off to Archangel Metatron. He's taking it out.
And how does that shoulder feel now? Is there anything else in there?
Oh, feels free.
Wonderful. Let's bring in a beautiful high frequency color to just heal and repair any damage that was caused. What color would you like to bring in?
Use yellow.
Let's play the yellow frequency tuning fork and just see that beautiful high frequency color swirling around, healing and repairing that shoulder. Tell me how that shoulder feels now.
Free, brighter.
Very good. Let's just scan the body one more time. Let me know if you find anything else.
Need to clean the third eye.
How would you like to do that?
Use purple light. It's a fog over the third eye. We're just going to take and use a purple rag and wipe it clean.
Okay, let's begin to do that. Just taking that purple rag.
It's polished.
Let's bring in frequency tuning fork for that as you do that work. Let's bring in that beautiful purple. Seeing any density falling away and that fog being removed as you wipe it. Tell me what else we need to do there.
Looks good. The connection got stronger. It was like me wiping off a visor.
Is there anything that we can do this day to day to keep that third eye clean and clear?
More meditation comes to mind. Envision cleaning the fog from the third eye in that meditation. Whenever you feel it's clouded up.
Very good. Anything else that stands out to you in the body we need to look at?
Doing a scan looks clear.
Okay, very good. I just want you to take all of your focus back into that beautiful garden. As you sit on the bench, feeling such peace in your soul, looking out at the beauty of this garden. In front of your feet, you notice a patch of flowers. I need to look down at those flowers and describe them for me.
I don't know what they're called, but they're orange petals, green stems. They have a black center.
Very good. You notice as you sit on this bench in this beautiful garden that there's a path that meanders off deeper into the garden and off to the distance. I want to know more about what's at the end of this pathway that goes deeper into the garden. So you stand up and you begin to walk along this cobbled path and deeper into the garden. And as you do, you to tell me, you see your experience, if anything stands out to you.
There's a wooden door archway to my right in the stone wall. I want to go through that.
Let's make your way over to this archway. This archway is a portal to a high frequency lifetime that you need to see today. As you make your way through this archway and onto the other side, you're going to move into a very high frequency place. Tell me what you sense happens as you walk through that archway.
My whole body is tingling.
Good. A nice way.
Feels very, very good. Tingling. See yellow light.
Is the yellow light all around you or coming from one place?
It's all around me.
And does it feel cool or warm or neither?
Feels very, very warm. Make my body vibrate.
Just want you to take a moment here and allow your frequency to rise in this high vibrational place. Allow the tingles to take over your body and raise your frequency as high as it needs to be. Allow the warmth from that yellow light to lift you up. Do you get the sense you have feet?
Yes, feet, the bare feet. Skin is a tan, vibrant skin.
Is your skin light or dark?
Lighter.
How light?
Kind of sparkles.
Nice. Get the sense there's anything on your head or you're carrying anything.
No.
Get the sense you have clothing.
I do have it's like a crown, but not a crown. It's a crystal in the center on my forehead. Gold color wraps around my head. It's not a crown.
Mm. Like a headband.
It's like a headband, yes.
Does your body feel male or female or neither?
Feels male.
What else do you notice around you apart from this yellow light? Anything else that stands out to you?
I have long blonde hair.
Tell me more about the hair. Does it feel important?
Just long flowing blonde hair.
So imagine you have a magic mirror in your hand. You need to look in that mirror. Tell me what you see.
Good features. The skin is kind of sparkly, lighter color. Strong features.
Have a
The
look at it.
crystal on the headband is a blue crystal. Can't tell what the crystal is.
Have a look at your ears. What do they look like?
Oh, they're pointy. They're pointy.
What do you sense your purpose is in this place? Why have you come here today? Where do you need to go to?
The gold is turned into beautiful, just beautiful buildings and castles.
Tell me
Kind of
more.
castle. Kind of castle.
Mm.
I feel like I'm elf-like. I have a staff.
Tell me about that. What's it look like?
It's white with gold wrapped around the staff. Pearl-looking stone at the top.
It's all of your knowing. Tell me what you use this for.
To send it and receive energy. If it can be used for anything that I need to use it for. I have a beautiful gold sword as well on my waist.
Tell me more about the sword.
Sword is a pearl handle, pearl looking handle. Sword is gold color. There's an inscription in the sword.
Can you describe what that looks like, that inscription?
It's written in a language I can't interpret.
Does that language have lots of curves in it, or is it angular? What's it look like?
It's flowing like curves.
Mm. Yes.
It says strength in one, but I don't get that from that inscription.
You get the sense you use this sword often.
Not often, just when we need to protect others.
Tell me about the others. Are there many of you?
Yes. I feel like I'm kind of a leader in this place. I wouldn't say a king. It's not a term.
Tell me more about the city and the castle-like buildings. You get the sense this is your home.
Yes. The buildings are kind of made out of nature. Waterfalls, beautiful green plants growing up. I have a high seat in the council, looking out over the city. It wouldn't be like a city that we would know. It's tucked away in mountainside with beautiful falls and pathways.
You get the sense of how big this city is.
It's large.
And you get the sense you're in this council now, in a room specifically for these meetings, or are you somewhere else?
I feel like I'm standing in my home, looking out across the, can't even describe it as a city. It's so beautiful. It's like the city is built in the nature, but I'm on a balcony looking out over it all. White stones, but really soft and smooth. I don't even know what that stone would be.
And as we're connecting much more deeply now into this place, into this body, what would you like to do next in this place? Where do we need to be?
My wife and child are there.
Tell me about them. What does she look like?
Beautiful long dark hair, green eyes. She's wearing a luminescent purplish flowing dress.
And as you look into her eyes, her green eyes, tell me if you recognize them.
Yes, it's my wife now.
Does she have any messages for you in this place? What does she need you to know?
We've shared many lifetimes together. She loves me and just says, keep moving forward. Everything will unfold as it is meant to.
Very good. Does she have any messages for the collective today?
Things are progressing as they should be. Seems like it's taking a long time, but keep moving forward and be in the moment, in the now, and enjoy the progression.
Do you need to take a moment in this space with her? Can we move somewhere else?
We can move somewhere else. It's very beautiful.
How do you travel in this place?
We can move with thought.
Hmm.
There are portals if we want to go someplace.
When you say you move with thought, do you physically move as you think?
We
Or
could
you
do it
just move? Hmm.
we could do it either way. We could just be there in the astral with thought, or if we need to move, the body has to go through a portal.
Or should we try moving through the astral with thought? Let's try that. Let's move somewhere important that we need to see today. Let's go somewhere that has important information, some of the questions that we want to know. Where do we need to be for that?
Getting the Hall of Records.
Let's move there with your mind. Tell me what you see.
Beautiful columns and books. Different apparatuses. They kind of look like worlds. Like a display of a world that you would sit on your desk.
Like a globe.
Yes.
Tell me more about those. Are there many of them? Are they big or small?
There's many of them there. Varying sizes.
And do they look different from each other? The land masses on them, or are they all the same, of the same place?
They all look different. Different shapes and designs. Different land masses.
there a way to find out what these represent? Use all of your knowing.
They represent the different realms, different dimensions, different realms. There's so many of them.
Let's find out more about the realms and dimensions. What comes forward? Anything at all on the reality of this realm and others?
You can touch that realm and go into it.
Do you feel you want to do that? Or you want to do something else?
Get the sense that when you touch it, you go into the realm like Earth, which here on Earth it seems like a long time, but it's only a split second.
Good. Tell me more about how this time works in this earthly realm.
It's a construct. Time and space don't exist outside this realm. It's all happening in the now.
People get the sense that time is speeding up here. What does that mean, time is speeding up?
The vibration and the frequency of the earth is increasing, as well as the vibration and frequency of the people on this realm. Gives the sense of it speeding up. And time doesn't exist, so it's just how you perceive it.
So we could see it as a good thing.
Yes, very much a good thing.
So do you see that that's going to continue to feel like it's speeding up?
Yes. The
Get
earth
this-
is increasing faster than the beings on the earth, so that's why it appears to the beings that time is speeding up. They are behind, if you will, in their progression of the frequency raising.
Yes. Tell me more about the earth. I know she's speeding up. Why is this happening?
The frequency is increasing. She's healing herself. And since her frequency is increasing, time appears to the beings on it that it's going faster.
Do you get the sense that this beautiful earth has different realms within it? Are there different species living here? We can't see them.
Yes. They will. There's higher frequency beings in the realm that you cannot see. Once your frequency rises to the point and comes in line with those higher frequencies, they will appear to you. Lower frequency things will not appear with the same colors.
You get the sense of what the ancient civilizations were in this realm. Were they in another realm? How does that work?
They're in both realms. In this dimension or density, they removed any of the technology that was in these old structures. Whereas the higher frequency densities, the technology is in place.
I see.
Does it make sense?
Do you get the sense that these old civilizations still exist in another realm?
Yes.
Do you get the sense that they can visit us, or would they, or do they not see us either?
The higher frequency beings can visit us, can travel between realms if they wish. They can see us. But the lower density, the lower vibrational beings can't see the higher frequency beings
Mhm.
until their frequency has risen to the point to become a match.
Very good. Is there anything else we need to know about that today?
There's much talk about New Earth and people going to a newer Earth. There's not a newer Earth, it is just a different frequency. It is the same. Everything exists here. But since they're a lower vibration, lower frequency, that cannot see it. Once we match our frequency, those things that previously we could not see will come into view.
What happens then? Would it be a shock to see these things? Or because our frequency is so high, it would just feel normal?
There will be some excitement and joy, but it would be normal because our frequency is where it would just be a smooth transition.
Can we find, is there a book in this beautiful hall where we could find more information on ancient technology? I want your
Yes,
guides to guide you to that book. I want you to move to that bookshelf and pull out a book on ancient technology. I want you to lift it off the shelf and place it in front of you. Tell me what that book looks like.
it's very large. cover, dark cover.
Does the spine or the cover have any writings or markings on it?
It's written in gold writing, symbols that I do not understand.
How does it feel to touch it?
Very rough and old and beautiful all in the same time.
Let's open a page, any page you feel guided to open the book, and tell me what you see.
It has diagrams. I won't be able to take this with me, but diagrams of how to pull energy from the ethos.
Can you describe the diagram?
You see a pyramid type structure. Crystal. I'm not sure what the crystal at the top. I believe it's clear crystal quartz.
Are crystals anywhere else?
The structure, this one in this diagram, is made of crystal quartz stone.
The entire pyramid,
Yes.
the floor as well.
The floor is not, doesn't need to be.
Anything surrounding this pyramid structure we need to see?
There appears to be in the stone a metal type that circles around in a spiral fashion, going down into the earth
On the inside or?
on the inside.
Hmm.
And it's picking up the energy as it goes in and charges an earth type battery.
How deeply into the ground does it go?
Not very deep.
And then
See,
what? Yes.
I'm seeing that the Ark of the Covenant was one of these batteries to collect the energy. That's why the Israelites had stole it from the Egyptians, because this was powering Egypt. How does that work?
Tell me more about the pyramids in Egypt, do you sense? What were they used for?
For generating power and also communication. It was a way
Communication.
they could send communication anywhere
Mm.
in this realm and outside of our universe.
And who were
This
the people that built these pyramids? Let's see if you can get anything on that.
what come to mind was the Anunnaki.
Can you tell me what they looked like?
They could present any way that they wanted to the people of this realm.
Is there a page in this book? Or maybe there's another book we could pick up that we need to see today to tell us more. Tell me what you're doing next.
There's another book in the same book as parts of healing,
Mm-hmm. Tell me more about that.
where the same pyramidal structures were used for healing. The Egyptian pyramids were more of communication and collecting energy. And these pyramids are in every realm, and they were used for communication and bringing in energy. There's other pyramids that were used for healing, different design. They would, the way the energy flowed through the pyramid with the crystals that were used caused the healing. It only take a few minutes to heal in this place.
Tell me more about the energy used.
It's just gathered energy from the earth and how that focus point of the energy for the earth made healing possible and also helped the earth too, because it would be like an acupuncture needle in certain points of the earth to bring in healing to the earth as well.
Very good. Is there anything else that stands out to you in this book? I want you to have a flick through and tell me if you feel guided to look at any of the other information.
The cathedrals that we see in this realm were healing centers. They would be able to put a frequency out to their area to heal the entire realm.
Tell me more about the frequency.
Most were an organ type that they would have programmed and tuned to the right frequency to put out healing frequencies to the land. The bell towers that are in them were not bells. Crystal was at the top of the tower to focus in energy and put out energy, and also for communication. There was usually a crystal located in the center point as well to collect that energy for communication.
Do you get the sense of how we lost all of this information? What happened?
They wanted more power, and they took these out of these structures. So we did not know in this realm, in this density, that it was possible. They took the power for themselves.
Did they do the same with the pyramids?
Yes. In this density and realm, all the technology has either been removed or disabled. They put out a false narrative so people would believe it. It wasn't very long ago that we had this stuff here.
What time frame do you sense?
Getting 300 years ago, it was in existence.
Good. Are you okay?
Yes.
Let's find in this hall of records if there is, well, where your record is. It's going to stand out to you. You're going to see it. I want you to go over to that book. Let's find out more about you. You to see that book, pull it off from the shelf. Tell me what it looks like.
Looks like it's leather bound, but it's not leather. Some other type of beautiful cover.
What name does it have on there? What's your original name? Your true name?
Can't pronounce it in English.
Give me a sound. What's it sound like?
Achni. Achni.
Very good. Let's open this book and find out how many lifetimes you've had in all the different realms and dimensions. What number comes to mind?
108 million.
This is a big book then. What else do we
Yes.
need to know? Let's flick through that book and stop at the page. Tell me what you see, what comes up. What do we need to know about you today?
So many.
Tell me what comes up.
Earth lives mainly come up. Nothing is standing out. They all seem to have a similar theme.
What's the theme?
Most as a leader or a warrior. Warlock, healer. So many, nothing. They all look similar.
Let's find out if there are any aspects of you that need to be integrated into your body today in this session. I wonder if we could do any activating in this space, bringing in any aspects, integrating them into your human body as it lays in the bed. Any aspects that need to be integrated in, bringing them all in now.
There is a few that are highlighted.
Tell me more about those.
What is a galactic life? In a galactic battle. A few pieces were left there.
Let's bring that in. Let's bring it down through the crown into the body. What else? What else do we need to integrate in this space?
So the pieces and parts here and there just are highlighted. We just bring them into
You
after they're
can
cleaned.
ask. Very good. You can ask for any assistance if you require. Any assistance from your angels, your higher self.
We'll have Archangel Michael assist.
Very good. Is there any other healing that we could do in this space? Are there any upgrades your body needs today?
Upgrades will happen over time when it's the right time to implement them.
Are there any cords that need cutting that you no longer need, that no longer serve your highest good?
They're all clear.
Any cords that need repairing?
Strengthen the cord to my wife.
Where is that attached to your body?
From the heart space.
Let's bring in a beautiful high frequency color into that cord. What color should we bring in?
Green.
I just want you to imagine that beautiful high frequency green starting from the heart, just moving all the way along that cord, making it brighter and brighter as it moves along. Any density is falling away as that green moves through the cord. And take it all the way along that reaches your wife, clearing off any density, any emotional blockages, anything that's preventing it from being sparkly and bright. Tell me when that's done.
It is done.
Are there any contracts that we need to get rid of today that you no longer need?
They're clear.
What would you like to do next in this space? Or would you like to travel back to the beautiful golden city? Or go somewhere else?
Let's go somewhere else.
Let's imagine there's a portal in this hall. You to see this portal in front of you. What color is this portal?
Many colors.
I want you to move towards that portal, many colors. It's almost like a liquid across the surface, and I want you to move through that portal into another high frequency place you need to see today. Moving through that portal now, taking you into another high frequency place that you need to see. As you step through this portal, I want you to tell me what you sense is on the other side.
The command deck of a ship.
What it looks like at the command desk of this ship.
A large window, but the walls you can look through. Many colors and buttons.
Look down at your feet. What your feet look like.
You have it's like black barefoot type boots. They're boots, but they're barefoot.
Now about the rest of your body. What are you wearing?
A suit, a uniform of some type. It's blue and white. Blue mainly.
Let's hold up that magic mirror again. Imagining you have that magic mirror in your hand. Look in the mirror and tell me what you see.
See, male, strong features, long dark hair, black hair.
Very good. What's your purpose here? Why have we come into this space today? What do we need to know?
Command of this ship.
I want you to tell me how big this ship is.
Seems like it's smaller, not as big as the central ship that is there. It's more of a like a landing craft or exploring craft.
Are there other people there with you? Other beings?
Yes,
What do
yes.
they look like?
Different looking beings. Humanoid.
Let's find your second in command. Who are they?
Hmm. You get the sense that they're Pleiadian in origin. From that star system.
What do they look like?
Beautiful beings. Different hair types. Strong athletic features.
What are we doing on this ship today? Where are we going? You can ask someone nearby if it's unclear.
They say observing Earth, watching,
What are you watching for?
protection, where they're just outside the Earth realm, close enough that if we need to land and assist, we can.
Do you feel you're on standby or something?
We're on standby. It's an observation mode.
Hmm. You're
Make many,
observing. Yes.
yes, we've made many trips down to Earth to help and assist and fix, correct things.
How old are you in this body?
Mm. Many, many years in Earth years, but still very young looking.
And are you observing Earth herself or the people on it or something else?
Both. We assist Earth if she needs to as she shifts frequencies, and also the beings on Earth if they require assistance.
Do you get the sense of how long you've been on the ship for, observing on this particular trip?
Hmm. Time seems irrelevant. Doesn't seem like long. But it seems like we have done this for a long time.
And is there anything that stands out to you on this journey? Anything different that you notice with the people and Earth? I want you to pull in all the information that you've collected.
The frequency is increasing and it's progressing nicely.
Tell me why that's important.
Because as the frequency rises, the earth can heal.
So Earth has been going through a lot of changes recently. We've seen this in our weather and
Yeah,
physical Earth changes like volcanoes.
yes.
What are the severe weather patterns we're seeing on Earth at this time?
It's the earth releasing any negative energy she needs to so she can continue to raise the frequency.
So these are all natural changes, or are any of them man-made?
There, they used to be
Hmm.
man-made. We assist with we assist if there's a huge event, we assist to so it doesn't affect too many people all at once.
Good. Do you pick up on anything about the technical issues a lot of us have had recently? What's going on with the tech issues?
There is more light coming into Earth from the sun. This affects the old technology. More information causes glitches in the systems because it's old technology. It's not supposed to be here.
No. And what will the transition into new technology look like for us?
Getting that it would be relatively seamless with glitches here and there.
What kind of technology do you use on your ship?
The ship is run by thought. It's all run by thought. The ship is living organic as well.
Is that something that humans will be moving into?
Yes.
And how can we begin to bring that online using our thoughts instead of using the old tech and the AI that we use?
It's hard for the earthly mind to envision it. This one wants to know because he uses the tech for what he's doing.
We need to know.
The old tech will be removed and replaced with the new tech. A lot of that has been done already. I believe that they've been putting Tesla technology into towers already. How is that going to work with the old computers? Can't. They're not showing me the transition.
Perhaps we're not meant to know yet.
It doesn't seem seamless as it's supposed to be.
Other issues that people are having with their sleep patterns also connected to the energies coming in? Or do you pick up something else there?
Yes, the beings of this realm are more susceptible, sensitive to the higher frequencies coming in, which is affecting sleep patterns and feeling tired. The tiredness is the reintegration of the new energies coming in. The best thing is not to be down on oneself because you feel tired. It's your body's way of telling you that you need rest and reintegration.
Do you sense our sleep patterns will change going forward?
Yes, the dreams and visions are becoming more vivid because we're able to connect with the higher frequency and tap into that higher frequency.
I've been having lots of vivid dreams with people that I know in them. Is my higher self connecting with their higher self in dream time, or what's happening there? What comes through?
A lot of the dreams that you're having are memories of things that are happening in the now that you're bringing forward, and you're able to connect to these people in the dream state more readily. More and more will come online as new energies come in and the frequency raises. Does that make sense?
Hmm. Is there anything else we need to know about that?
A lot of dreams are memories that you're recalling timelines, other dimensions and spaces. The reason that some dreams are so don't make sense to the human mind is because the human mind can't make sense of some of the information coming in.
Very good, yes. It's a way for us to process.
Yes.
See if we can find out some information on the sessions that we have. Lots of people comment on our videos that just by listening to them, they feel a healing or an activation. What comes through on that?
Because the person listening to it resonates with the information coming in, their body realizes that it can be healed. And so it will receive healing the same way as the person in this session receives the healing, because their events are similar. And so the subconscious realizes how it needs to heal itself by listening to the session, and some activations will occur.
Beautiful. Anything else that we need to know about that?
It's why it is always good to listen to stuff that resonates with you, because there is information and activations that happen and occur
Mhm.
when it resonates. Gifts are opened up, healing occurs, new information comes in.
Beautiful. What happens when we reframe a past traumatic event for a client? Are we changing the outcome of that past event? What happens there?
Our reality is created on our perception of the point of where you're observing from. If we reframe the thought or the event, it reframes the person's perspective, which in a sense changes the event to more of a positive outcome, which heals and helps every aspect of that soul. That event no longer carries a lower vibrational frequency, and in a sense, we have changed the event to be a higher frequency, a higher vibrational event, helping with the healing, all with thought and perception.
Well, let's see if we can find out what a soul needs to look for when they transition out of the body, so not to be bound to the earth realm or deceived. How do we transition correctly?
It has been programmed into humans not to go to the light or transition to the light because of religious programming. The soul believes that they're not worthy for that light, which allows deception to happen. They need to look for that light as source and call on their highest aspect of themselves if they require it, if they are confused, and whether that be an angel, Yeshua, any ascended master can assist them, but they cannot affect the choice because it's free will. If they ask for assistance in confusion, it will be done.
Very good. Is there anything else?
So, if you do not feel the light of Source pulling you, then ask for assistance of any ascended master or ascended aspect of yourself for that assistance.
Beautiful. Very good. Thank you. We'd like to know if a created thought form entity has a soul.
We are all creators, and we can create beings and entities. And everything in this universe is of Source, and everything starts as a spark of Source because we are connected and we are one. So they have a soul, albeit a brand new soul, because everything created cannot be destroyed. It must then be changed. So it has a spark of Source, which is that entity's soul, although not developed yet fully because it has not lived any other existences other than what the job or what it was created for.
So when we're assisting these spirits or entities, we need to check it has that spark, or we need to activate that spark.
Yes, any consciousness, a thought form entity can be created by any creator, and it all has that spark. So if it has a consciousness, it has the spark of source. And we just need to help it to realize that, because it is a brand new creation or soul and needs help in realizing, because it knows nothing else than other than what it was created to do.
Wonderful. Thank you. Let's ask about AI briefly. Can we transmute AI by using salt baths?
Yes, because salt is crystal and minerals. It is high frequency, high vibration. The AI is then transmuted with that high frequency of the crystals and disabled with that high frequency crystals, plus the minerals that are in the salt gets absorbed into the body to help nourish the body, making the body higher frequency and healing the body because of what is absorbed of the crystals and the minerals in the crystals, which is crystals. The AI cannot function in that environment, which disables it.
Wonderful. Thank you. We're wondering about age reverse. If our physical body will be able to or is able to age reverse. As a lot of us have seen ourselves to be younger in other sessions. Can you tell us about that?
Age reversal is possible due to the raise in frequency and vibration. You can change anything with intention and positive thoughts. Your body is living and replicating constantly and replacing itself. These bodies are made to last for thousands of Earth years. Because of the negative influences on the body and what you give the body, it cannot heal. The energy cannot flow. It cannot heal, and it cannot reverse an age until you replace what negative things are affecting the body with good, positive nutrition thoughts. It will still keep aging and deteriorating. Once that is reversed, the environment has changed. Grounding in nature changes and raises the frequency. Nutrition that's put into the body that is good for it, and healing, high vibrational nutrition it will start to reverse age again. There's so many things in this realm that affect negatively the body that until they're removed, you won't see change. But once they are removed, the change will be rapid and fast.
Do you get the sense you will see this in your lifetime you're living now?
Yes, although subtly it is occurring for each one of us that recognizes that we have the ability to do this. It changes slowly. Eventually, when the frequency and vibration has rise and we are more in tune with these bodies and energies, we would be able to reverse anything negative in an instant.
Very good. So, what could the collective be focusing on at this point in time to increase the frequency of this realm and of themselves?
When speaking about these bodies, because there are so many beings in this earth realm that are not happy with a different aspect or an aspect of their body, simply reframing the thought changes the body. So instead of constantly saying that you are fat, just changing that thought to be thankful for the body you have. These are amazing vehicles. They can do amazing things. Although this denseness of this reality makes it seem like it is not possible. But these bodies are spectacular with what they can do. So just reframing the thought every day will reverse and change what needs changed in you. Any negative information coming in from outside sources about how your body should look, reframe that thought. Everybody is unique. Everybody is special. And we are built, these bodies are built a certain way to handle our environment. And the more and the bodies learn, they have a consciousness of their own. They learn what they need to do to function in the environment that they're put into. So getting out in nature more will change and help heal the body and ground the body back. More movement will help the body to function and to become greater. Whatever you would like to do, you can do it and the body will do it. Does that answer your question?
Yes, and all of that will help raise our frequency as well.
Yes.
Let's just tap in to why you have been feeling so down for the past few weeks. What's been going on there?
Some of it is integration with the new energies coming in. there was the dark shadow that was placed to kind of keep this one down. The weather as well. There's time for healing and integration in this one's realm at this time of year. It's a lot of different things coming together in a culmination that made this one feel down. New energies, the time of the year, and events in his immediate space. They will get better as more light comes in and more energy comes in. It's just a low point, time for healing and reintegration.
Is there anything that you can do, or anyone else listening that's also feeling the same can do to pick themselves up?
As always, in environments where it's cold, it might be difficult to get out into nature. Salt baths, if you cannot get outside, are extremely helpful. Any kind of running water over the body helps to ground back in. Do things that bring you joy. Dancing, playing instruments, whatever brings your joy to increase the vibration and frequency. If the body feels like it needs to rest and sleep, allow that to happen. It's what it needs. That's why some people get sick and they can do nothing but rest and sleep. The body required it. They missed the signs, caused them to be sick, so they would have to rest. But being in nature, doing high frequency things that bring you joy will help keep your vibrations higher. But be sure to take rest when the body says it needs rest.
Very good. Just want to ask what that place was that we saw today, the elf being. Where was that?
Into earth.
Very good. Let's just do another scan of the body just to make sure that we've removed everything we need to remove today.
Everything is clear. This one is vibrating with the new flow of energy running through.
Is there anything else we can do to assist him today? Any further healing?
This is all good. He is healing just as he should and progressing very nicely.
Would you say we are complete?
We are complete.
Wonderful. I just want to thank all of the aspects, the angels, the guides, your greater consciousness for coming through today. I'm just asking them all to recede now back to the time, space, the reality and dimension in which they all belong, with so much love and thanks. Tony, when you wake up from this session, you're going to feel so much joy. Your body is going to be vibrating after this session. You're going to feel like you have so much more energy, rejuvenated and re-energized. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And on the count of 10, I'm going to be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2, just feel your breathing becoming a little faster. 3, 4, just becoming more aware of the room around you. 5, 6, stretching your arms and legs and dancing on the chair. 7, 8, coming up nicely. 9, 10, wide awake. You're wide awake and you feel friggin' awesome.
Amazing. Oh my God.
We knew we'd go somewhere high vibe.
It was high vibe.
Yes.
Oh,
How do you feel?
oh. Well,
What?
I had to get rid of this. The meeting is being recorded by host or participant.
I did that sneakily.
Did you?
I sneaked in there.
I forgot about recording it myself.
Oh, you don't have to. I'll send it to you.
It's awesome.
These elf beings keep
Ooh,
popping up in a lot of my sessions, you know.
do they? Ah,
Mm.
and sometimes the information wasn't coming through. I'm like, why am I here? Why am I looking over this? What am I supposed to be doing?
I don't know, but it sounded gorgeous. I wanted to be there. I think I probably was there.
Well, we we probably were.
I
Let
was
me
at the cafe eating elf food.
because you want to sample everything.
I want to travel and eat elf food and different dimensional food. That's my goal.
Yeah.
I should have asked you what's in your fridge? What's in your cupboards there?
They, I don't even know. Yeah, you should ask.
I always think of these things after. Damn it.
I didn't even expect that.
What do you mean you didn't expect it? You're having a session with Kaziboo.
Going to, so why did I see that? Just to be a high frequency scene? I
I
don't
don't,
know. I
yeah,
mean,
I
what?
mean, I just like taking people high vibe and then getting to the questions that we want answered.
Yeah,
I
that's the
kind
most
of wanted to
fun.
know if there was dragons there. Did you notice any dragons flying around or
I didn't see any dragons, but it was like beautiful and the waterfalls, and it was just like in this like deep valley, and everything was built up on the hills in the
mm.
greenery and stuff. I, I guess I want to see an Earth. Does it look like that? Good gravy.
I've honestly I've had so many sessions. Inner Earth just sounds fucking gorgeous. I want to go there too. How do we
Oh,
go there?
I don't know, but we should just go. Let's go.
Let's go now. No, still
Wonder
here.
why yeah, we're still here. Wonder why my camera is like not it's blurry. Oh, there it is. Now it's come. Now it's there.
And the
Now
whole
it's there.
of records, talk to me about that because
It was
we could have spent hours there.
it was amazing. So um so many books, but when I'd opened the page, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to see here. I don't the stuff wasn't coming out as much. Like when you asked me about the book of my lives, I'm like,
Yeah.
there's so many. I don't even know. nothing nothing really stood out that I needed to see today.
Yeah, but there were themes, I guess. That was interesting.
Yeah.
And the
What was the
glow. Oh, sorry. The themes. I don't know
what
if
was
I
the thing?
wrote them all. I don't know if I wrote them all down. Hang on.
Oh, the
Uh,
themes with all the lives.
yeah. I've just written 108 million lives, but there were some themes like I think you even said warlock, or maybe I
Yeah.
imagined that.
War,
Warlock, healer.
warlock healer, the whole I mean, there's so many lives. I mean, we've done it all.
We've done it all. This is the last one, right?
Yeah, that's what I gather. Well, no, I don't think it's the last one. I think that once we get everything fixed here,
We level up. We've
we
done
level
all the level 1 levels. We're leveling up
Right.
in the Super Mario game.
Yeah. And then you and I will be sitting in the bliss, drinking our margarita, and then we'll go, this is boring. Let's go let's go let's go fix this place. It needs fixed now.
It would take me a while to get bored of that, to be fair. But yeah, I guess one day I would. Yeah.
I mean, that's that many lives across many realms and all dimensions and universes and everything else.
So the
That's
globes were
huge,
the globe thing was interesting though too, wasn't it?
right? Where you touch the globe, like that's where you want to go. You touch it, and you're there. Like we're here for a whole lifetime, but there,
How many globes did you see? Like
like
hundreds or
just
thousands?
unlimited. It was like spread out across the whole thing
Oh,
and the outskirts of the hall. I don't know if anybody else has ever seen that.
yeah, that was pretty cool. I kind
But
of wanted you to touch one, but then I asked you and I don't think you seemed particularly bothered.
no, I don't want to go into another life.
Mm. Oh,
I,
you would just disappear out your chair.
But that's what I mean. I didn't want to touch the globe because it was really important. Like you would decide that's where you want to go in that realm. You would touch it and you would live a whole lifetime in that realm.
Oh, can you imagine? You were on the chair, right? And then you'd lived this whole lifetime, but came back on the chair.
Right. That happens with coma patients all the time. Like
Right.
they lived this whole other lifetime while they were in a coma.
Yeah. And
And
near death experiences, I've heard people say they've lived for years somewhere and come back and
right. Had family and everything and lived all the way through it.
yeah, but maybe that's just what we're doing now. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I should have touched the globe and went on another lifetime or something. So
Oh,
there it was like a split second, but where we were in the Hall of Record, or like in the Hall of Records, it was a split. Look at that. See it?
oh, you're doing it again. The game is glitching.
Is it because I was talking about? Can you hear me?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
it
back.
quit. Why is it doing that? It,
Well, we did ask. It was the frequencies from the sun. Oh my God, I've got so many notes here, honestly.
do I find a hard time to keep notes. I can't really keep notes while I'm in it because I can't. I'm a dude. I can't.
I
I
just
can
like
only do
to,
one thing.
I have to write things down that just seem important. And then I can, if I miss something, I can go back
Yeah.
because I can't remember it all.
Well, see, that would get like when I'm trying to come up with titles, it's impossible to because I didn't write any notes and I have to go back and listen to the whole video to get everything again. I should
I, I
keep
like
something.
listening again anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a lot. That's a lot of work to sit down here in the office and listen to a whole session.
Hmm.
I guess it'd be different if I could listen to it on my phone.
Yeah.
And that way I could go do whatever I want still listening to it. I don't listen to many of them back.
And then you were a commander on a ship.
Ship again. I say this every time. I want better visuals.
Ah, why didn't we ask for that?
I don't know.
I
Every
did
time
say to you, is there anything else we need to do today? You should have said, yeah,
we need better
actually,
visuals.
yeah.
Not sure how to get that done, I guess. We just ask.
Hmm.
I want to see these things like a vivid movie. I say it every damn time.
I don't see them like a movie though either. I get like the flash of an image, or
Mhm.
maybe a very short snippet, and then it's just knowing and feeling and sensing, and then there's another like short snippet.
Mhm. Same way I do, same way most everybody does.
You need to keep polishing that third eye.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's all fogged up. Again, I keep breathing on it and fogging it up.
Well, we got
Is it-
all the questions asked.
Yeah. And how was it? Was it rambly? I don't remember a lot of the answers.
No, it wasn't. You were in pretty deep. Did you feel you were?
No, I never
You
feel
had
like
the
I'm
eye,
very
but you
deep.
had the eye thing going on, and the hands were out, and you were doing this very sort of commanding pose with your hands, bringing up all the knowledge.
I'll have to see that again. Bring it up. We're gonna post it with the video. Was the video good?
The video was just you laying there.
Oh, well, you don't have my hand movement.
Oh
My
yeah, yeah. Shall I? Should I put it in just for the hands? Because the hands were the best thing.
I don't really. Yeah, I don't. This doesn't bother me. Like always. It doesn't bother me for having my video there because I think it's good for new clients coming in to actually see someone in the chair
Yeah.
and to see how they are. I think it's a good thing.
Well, what about our chat now? Should I put that up with it too?
Hey, if you want, yeah, sure. I'm all for it. I love the I love the preamble at the end because uh you know, it gives people an idea what they can expect in a session.
I
I'm all
agree.
for it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
We're not saying anything bad about anybody, so we can throw it all in
No, should we say something bad just for fun?
just for fun to see if it gets back, just like the telephone game.
What's the telephone game? You mean Chinese whispers?
Oh,
Oh, you're
maybe
not
that's
allowed
what
to say that anymore. Oh, damn.
maybe that's why you call it that you call that over there the telephone game where you're in a like they did it in school and stuff where you're in a line and you tell somebody like someone whispers in your ear, you whisper it in the next person's ear, and then you
Yeah, yeah,
find out
yeah,
what it was at the end.
yeah,
So,
yeah. We
but yeah,
still play that now, actually, with the kids.
oh yeah. I mean, it's funny how it gets changed, but
But
that
it's annoying if someone changes it on purpose.
yeah, then it
That
screws it
ruins
all
it.
up. It ruins the whole thing. Those bastards. So, but I mean, I think the preamble in the end for clients is the best part because that gives them an idea what they can expect. And like you and I, we don't see a vivid visual. It's just a blurry image, and then the words just come out, and I never feel like I'm really that deep in it
But do you
ever.
realize how deep you were when you come out? Because that's how I
Yes,
feel.
you do because well, like other than my hands moving, you're pretty rigid the whole time. Like my neck is back into the chair
Mm.
and you can't do anything. But then when you come out and ask the higher self to recede, it all relaxes and you're like, okay, I can move free now.
You said you were sort of really tingly and stuff. Did you feel like you were just in a really, and how
I
did that feel in your physical body? Did you just feel stiff and rigid or?
well, that tingling that was just going up and like information. It was just like tingling up and down my body. It was just going wow, 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 wow.
Mm,
It was
love it.
feeling pretty good. But then I could feel it in my neck while I was still in there that boy, I'm really pushing hard into this chair because I'm kind of rigid.
I find that too. If you're really high vibe, it kind of takes its toll after a while, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Gets a little hard. But it was awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
I feel good now.
I love
Remove
the sound of that elf being Tony with the crystal headband and the golden sword and the pearl. You sounded fucking cool.
I
What were
still
you
didn't really
wearing? I didn't ask what you were wearing.
it was
Or
kind
did
of
I?
like a not a robe, but it was more like it was white. Kind of
Like a
like a
toga or something.
kinda but better.
Mm.
It
Yeah, of
was more
course it would be better.
it
Yeah.
was more like a it was a wrap around the upper part with low, kind of like a tunic almost, a white tunic, and then you had white tight pant-like things on
Mm.
with high boots.
Oh.
It was like calf-high boots.
Oh, what color?
They were kind of a gold,
Oh my God.
so it
I
was pretty
love it.
impressive.
That just sounds amazing.
And I had green eyes too, and I don't think my wife had green eyes.
Hmm.
So we both had really vivid green eyes. I don't know what the point of that was, but
Yeah, she said you just have to keep moving forward. That's what she said. Keep moving forward, keep going.
there's a movie about that. Just keep moving forward. Just keep going.
Just keep
Don't
going.
stop. Don't quit.
Keep going, Tony. Keep going. I know she doesn't speak like that, but you know.
She might have. I don't know.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
Perfect.
I need to kind of, I don't even think I need to edit this really, but it's going to be long.
Eh,
I
I
just
stop.
stick it up.
I stopped worrying about it being long. I
I
just
mean,
put it
it's
out
like
there.
2.5 hours or something.
I don't know what you did out of it.
But I don't think I need to edit. There was a few pauses, but
Mm.
the hand thing was going on, so that will keep people interested, I'm sure.
Could you could you see my drip bucket over here in the corner?
I did see a bucket, yeah.
You see that bucket? It's a drip bucket because I have a pipe that's leaking from my bathroom upstairs.
What's
And
going on with all the leaky
I haven't got to
ceilings
fix it
and
yet.
things? Oh,
No, I don't know. I just don't feel like doing anything.
no,
So it needs fixed because it's just sitting there dripping in that bucket.
I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, you can't hear it. It's just sitting there dripping in there.
Oh, bless you. What are you doing the rest of the day?
I think I'm just going to relax and just do nothing.
I
I'm going to
think,
sleep.
well, I always tell my clients you need to take it easy, drink lots of water.
It's gotten cold here and it's raining again. Last night we had a bad storm and then it's raining now again. And
It's meant to get
there's
cold here next week.
little snowflakes in amongst the rain.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
No, I want it to be
So
spring.
it's going to be a day just to sit inside and just relax and do nothing.
That sounds good. All right.
So
Well, I'll let you go relax.
go do nothing.
Go do nothing, Tony.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for that. That was super awesome. I love you so much.
No, thank you. You did it. I needed it.
Yeah, I need one soon. I've got one with Heather
Yeah.
4 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, send
So
my love to your lovely wife.
I will.
Tell her that she was there.
Yep. She was there. She probably was there. She's sleeping right now. She worked last night. So
Maybe she was there. Wouldn't that be great if she woke up
that'd
and
be,
said, "Hey, I had a dream about being an elf."
oh my, that'd be so funny. I'll let you know right away.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I love you. I'll
Perfect.
speak to you soon.
Absolutely. Love you. I'll talk to you
Bye.
later. Bye
Bye.
bye.